Degrees for Everyone, written by Bob Jones, read by Paul Barrett. Book copyright Bob Jones 2004. Audiobook copyright Bob Jones 2019. Audiobook production Audiobooks NZ. For more New Zealand audiobooks, go to www.audiobooksnz.co.nz.
Prologue. When, in 1786, the 10th Duke of Ralston fell and split his skull while fox-hunting in his cups, concern arose about his successor. For the 11th Duke, then aged 24, was already a source of gossip for his puzzlingly effete tastes. Not for him lay pleasure in the expected ducal role of a sportsman, of drunken wenching visits to London, then a full day's travel and 40 miles from Ralston village, nor the patronage of pugilists or hunting, feasting, rent-collecting, and overseeing the management of the 6,500-acre ducal estate. Instead, on learning of his father's death, he reluctantly farewelled his Oxford tutors and returned to assume his duties at Ralston. But years of absorption in medieval philosophy was an addiction not easily discarded. It was therefore little surprise when 2 years later, following consultation with his former tutors, the young Duke set aside 50 acres in the picturesque Ralston Valley and, in fine Cornish stone, constructed Ralston University to advance further medieval philosophical scholarship and thus allow him to continue with his passion. In its first 3 decades, the university was confined to medieval philosophy and the classics, and as its reputation grew, it attracted serious-minded students from across the land. In line with this growth, the village also expanded through demand for maids, porters, cooks, laundry staff, gardeners, and other menial roles at the university. In 1832, the 11th Duke died in his bed, clutching a copy of his revered Augustine's City of God. Anticipating his eventual demise, and conscious of his offspring's reversion to type in their rejection of intellectual pursuits, he had long since established an endowment fund and an administrative body to ensure the university's continuation. Over the next 6 decades, in accord with the new Victorian spirit of expansion, the university widened its horizons, introducing science, mathematics, English literature, general philosophy, and history departments. By the advent of the 20th century, and despite its new courses, Ralston's reputation as a classical scholarship establishment commanded respect, although not...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?